Well, at Port Jack, the store behind us, a report of a fire, and we're here now with Tony, who's looking after the operations here. Certainly looks like it's in the houses part of it, and is it electrically based?
It is electrically based. There is an intake board in the warehouse or the stock room on the end of the property. When the crews turned up, obviously there was an electrical fire in that part of the building, and we've had to isolate it, make sure it was isolated before we tackled the fire, which has taken some time. But we've worked with the MEA, and they made sure the property was safe before we tackled the fire.
It's quite an old building, isn't it?
It is an old building, and we're concerned about fire spread. The fire is now out and it's been extinguished. However, we are venting and checking for hot spots to make sure there's no more fire spread.
There's been a few of these sort of things, electrical plants that are going wrong. Is there any word you want to put out there?
I can't until the MEA have had representatives in and seen how the fire started. I can't actually say.
But I mean, is it still smouldering now?
It is still smouldering. We need to make sure that there's no fire spread. It's very difficult because of the property, very difficult to ventilate with lack of windows. So we're moving along, checking the roof forward to make sure that there is no fire. And once we get it vented, we can work with the MEA to make sure the property is all safe for people to go back into. The main priority now is getting the power back onto the surrounding area.
We've got 2 units here. Everything's under control, obviously, but I say they're digging holes now.
We're working with the MEA. The MEA want to get the power back on as soon as possible to the surrounding area, so they're working alongside our firefighters to get that back on.
And presumably no one hurt?
No one's been hurt. Everyone's evacuated. It just involves the warehouse at the end, or the little stock room at the end, yes, and the spar shop primarily. The rest of the properties don't seem to have been involved.
But you've had guys in there with the breathing operators?
Yeah, we've had various teams in BA making sure, again, no fire spread. They're working in quite hot and difficult conditions at the present time, but we should have it sorted out very shortly.